Run Junkies, I know I've been MIA for a little bit and I'm here to tell you why in this week's Dopey Challenge training update. First, training is going just fine. We have about 50 days or so until the Dopey Challenge. I've been consistent with my running and my walking mileage has increased even more, so I'm on track. However, here's what happened. October 27th was the first run of a 4-day run streak. It was a 30-minute build engine run. What that means is that it's an easy run where you're keeping your heart rate under 130 beats per minute. It's an easy run around my neighborhood park. However, I do run at 5:30 in the morning when it's still dark out. I do wear a headlamp and I run on paved paths that I'm very familiar with, and I do need to be very careful about my footing. Well, my concentration lapsed a little bit and I tripped on an uneven seam in the concrete. I hit the ground, knees and palms first, and then my chest hit the pavement like a ton of bricks. I really knocked the wind out of myself. It felt like I had been either shoved from behind or rear-ended. If you've ever felt that, you know exactly what that feels. I hit the ground that hard. My first thought was, okay, how stupid did that look and did anybody see it? My second thought was, did my Garmin auto-pause? My third thought was, did I rip my favorite running capris? The answers to those questions were no, yes, and no. We're all good. I did sit there for a few minutes trying to collect myself and I did a physical inventory. It hurt to breathe for a little bit, but really I was able to complete the run and head home. It was over the course of the next few days that I realized the damage that I sustained. Basically, long and the short of it is, I bruised some ribs here on my right side. And although it hurt quite a bit for a while, running, funny enough, didn't actually bother me. Putting on a sports bra actually did hurt a little bit more, but the running itself wasn't a problem. I just kept on running, I kept on training, and I barely missed a beat. But that's why I haven't put up a video, and it wasn't for lack of trying. I would actually sit here and start recording the vlogs, but I couldn't complete them. It just hurt to sit here and speak to a camera. So basically, I did everything else I needed to do, namely getting the running done, resting, recovering, allowing myself to heal, and hopefully I would start to feel better. Yes, I am healing up nicely, although I still do feel a little bit of discomfort 2 weeks later. I am feeling improvement. Advil is my new best friend. I did skip one run over this period, which was actually the only run I have missed in this whole training cycle. So missing one run in 20 weeks of training, I kind of think I earned that. So aside from that challenge and dealing with the injury, the biggest thing I'm dealing with right now is I can see the race. I can see taper on the horizon. I feel like mentally I'm ready for this race. I know physically I'm not yet, that I still have a lot left to do to get myself ready for the Dopey Challenge. I'm ready for this training cycle to be over, do the Dopey Challenge and just move on. Miles to go before we sleep. The victory in the last few weeks, if it can be said about such things, is that I didn't sustain a more serious injury when I fell. And by that I mean something that would actually keep me from running. My training is still on track. This week alone, I have logged 41 miles on my feet, and over the course of the last 3 weeks, I have logged 120 miles on my feet. That's walking and running. So coming up, I have increasing volume over the next few weeks through Thanksgiving, and then it actually starts to decrease down into the last few weeks of taper. Then, believe it or not, I am looking ahead to what happens after the Dopey Challenge and well into 2017. But that is it for this week's Dopey Challenge training update. Thank you for hanging in there with me. I am gonna get back into posting videos regularly in the next few weeks, so please subscribe and hit that thumbs up if you like this video. If you have an injury story and would like to share it, please leave that in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. That is it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Get out there, go find your awesome. We'll see you next time, and until then, happy running.